These are 15 chocolate brands you should stop trusting immediately. Number 15. Milky Bar. Milky Bar has always been marketed as gentle, creamy, and perfect for kids. Bright packaging, simple branding, harmless fun. But here's the problem. Milky Bar isn't really chocolate at all. White chocolate contains no cocoa solids, and Milky Bar leans heavily on sugar, milk powder, and vegetable fats to bulk it out. Nutritionally, it's closer to confectionery fudge than chocolate. Parents often assume it's a lighter option. In reality, it delivers rapid sugar spikes with almost none of the compounds that make real chocolate beneficial. Sweet, familiar, and misleading. Number 14. Galaxy sells smoothness, silky ads, luxury messaging, indulgence without guilt. But behind the glossy image is a bar that prioritizes sugar and fat over cocoa. Galaxy contains relatively low cocoa solids, padded out with emulsifiers and added fats to create that melt-in-the-mouth texture. Consumers increasingly complain it tastes overly sweet and leaves a greasy coating behind. It's chocolate engineered for mouthfeel, not substance. It feels premium, but nutritionally, it's doing very little. Number 13. Kit Kat. Kit Kat is sold as the perfect break. Crispy wafer, light chocolate coating, everywhere. But flip the wrapper and the reality is clear. Most of what you're eating is refined carbohydrate and sugar, with a thin layer of chocolate-flavored coating. The cocoa content is minimal, and the ingredient list relies heavily on palm oil, sugar syrups, and emulsifiers. It's more biscuit than chocolate. Convenient? Yes. Quality chocolate? Not even close. Number 12. Terry's Chocolate Orange. Terry's Chocolate Orange is a British classic, seasonal, playful, instantly recognizable. But its popularity hides how little real chocolate you're getting. The orange flavor masks a recipe dominated by sugar and added fats rather than cocoa richness. Each segment delivers sweetness first, chocolate second, and the artificial flavoring does most of the work. It's nostalgic, but nutritionally, it's one of the emptiest options on the shelf. Number 11. After Eight. After Eight is marketed as refined, thin mints, dinner party elegance, a grown-up treat. But the sophistication is mostly branding. The chocolate layer is extremely thin, while the filling is almost pure sugar syrup with mint flavoring. What little cocoa is present is heavily diluted with emulsifiers and fats to keep costs down. You're paying for the idea of luxury, not the substance. It looks classy, it tastes sweet, but it's barely chocolate at all. Number 10. Cadbury has been sold as Britain's chocolate for over a century. The bar in lunchboxes, the gift at Christmas, the name people trust by default. But over the years, Cadbury's chocolate has quietly changed. Less cocoa, more sugar, more emulsifiers. Longtime fans complain the texture is waxier and the flavor flatter than it used to be. Much of that shift came after corporate takeovers, where cost-cutting became the priority. Add ongoing concerns about cocoa sourcing linked to child labor and deforestation, and Cadbury starts to look less like tradition and more like nostalgia, doing the heavy lifting. Number 9. Thornton's used to mean a proper box of chocolates, polite, safe, dependable. Today, many shoppers say it tastes cheap and overly sweet. Fillings blur together. Textures feel chalky. After multiple ownership changes, ingredients were quietly downgraded to protect margins. What was once a premium gift now feels like a supermarket filler with a fancy name. Thornton's didn't just lose quality, it lost trust. Number 8. Nestlé UK chocolate lines. Nestlé products are everywhere in the UK, from baking chocolate to snack bars. But repeated testing has flagged concerns around heavy metals in some cocoa products. Add a long history of child labor investigations and deforestation linked to cocoa supply chains, and Nestlé's chocolate becomes hard to justify, cheap, convenient, and deeply problematic. Number 7. Kinder markets itself as joy for children. Bright packaging, small treats, fun surprises. But the brand has faced major safety scandals, including widespread recalls linked to salmonella. On top of that, Kinder chocolate is mostly sugar and palm oil, with very little actual cocoa. It looks innocent, but nutritionally and ethically, it's one parents increasingly question. Number 6. Ferrero Rocher Gold Foil. Luxury vibes, gift-worthy presentation. But strip away the packaging, and Ferrero Rocher is more sugar, wafer, and palm oil than chocolate. Less than a third of each piece is actual cocoa. The premium feel comes from marketing, not ingredients, and palm oil sourcing raises serious environmental concerns. Number 5. Lindt Excellence Range. Lindt Excellence bars are marketed as refined, high cocoa chocolate. But independent testing has repeatedly flagged high cadmium levels in some dark varieties. Long-term exposure to cadmium is linked to kidney and bone damage, not something you expect from premium chocolate. Luxury branding doesn't cancel out contamination risks. Number 4. Mars, Snickers, M&M's. Mars products dominate UK shelves, but many contain artificial colors, cheap emulsifiers, and high sugar loads. Some additives used in these chocolates require warning labels in parts of Europe, yet they're still marketed as harmless fun. Bright shells, familiar names, questionable ingredients. Number 3. Hershey's, UK imports. Hershey's is sometimes sold as classic American chocolate, but many UK consumers are shocked by the sour, artificial taste. That tang comes from butyric acid, an ingredient most European chocolate avoids. It's cheap and widely disliked. Novelty value aside, Hershey's consistently ranks low for quality. Number 2. Cheap novelty chocolate. The chocolate found in pound shops and seasonal aisles. Foil-wrapped figures, hollow shapes. Most of it isn't even legally chocolate. It's sugar, vegetable fat, and artificial flavoring shaped like candy. It looks festive. It tastes like disappointment. Number 1. Ultra-processed supermarket own-brand chocolate. The cheapest bars on the shelf often cut the most corners. Low cocoa, high sugar, heavy use of emulsifiers and oils. Some have tested high for heavy metals while offering the least nutritional value. Cheap at the till, potentially costly long-term. Chocolate should be a treat, not a chemistry experiment hiding behind nostalgia and shiny wrappers.